Let's talk about the day I almost died. My name is Eden, and since I was a kid, I was always the funny guy. I was always confident in myself, not taking things too seriously, and basically just having fun. But one day, it changed. Let's talk about the day I almost died. It was a school trip to the south of Israel. I remember trying to impress a girl in my class by hurrying down the stairs 2 meters from a cliff. And I slipped, and I started sliding down towards the end of the cliff. I started sliding down towards the end of my life. The last second I managed to catch the safety rail, somehow get out of it, and I was shocked. People helped me get up and I was shivering, crying, trying to understand what the fuck has happened. And it actually changed me. I spent the following year barely talking to any of my classmates, and I felt the confidence I had disappearing. It's like my unconscious mind told me, look out, look out, look out. And I looked out and tried to be safe. However, when everything I did was trying to feel safe, I felt that there was something really wrong with living a timid life. It took me a couple of years to understand something that is one of my key principles in life today. Dangerous versus scary. Dangerous things are things that actually can harm us. A car, a bear, a lion. When we are afraid of them, this is the fear of danger. Scary things are things that cannot harm us physically, but our brain wants to prevent us from actually doing them. When we are afraid of them, this is the fear of change. If you feel unhappy in life, the only way to change it is by resisting to this fear of change. However, it's not so easy. Our brain doesn't want us to change because it hates uncertainty. We have survived until now with our old way of doing things, so for our brain, changing our habits would be a threat and a waste of energy. Now it all comes down to how much do you want it. That dream job, that business opportunity, that girl you want to date. Everything is on the other side of the fear. In a world where our entire basic needs are met, our only way to be fulfilled about our lives is by evolving into the person we want to become. And when we live in a world where 99% of the things we fear are scary but not dangerous, we can distinguish for ourselves between those two fears. We are not born complete. New scenarios create new connections in our brain and actually change us. In order for us to change, we need to put ourselves in new scenarios and challenge this fear. Listen to your fear and let it guide you. If the thing in front of you is scary, great. It means you're gonna grow. And no matter whether it's gonna go your way or against you, you're gonna grow. You're gonna be better afterwards. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Understanding this quote was important for me because growing up, I felt guilty for having those fears. It's like we imagine that there are some people that are born with courage and some people that are born without it. However, courage is like a muscle. It's not something you're born with. It's something you grow. It's something you build. It's something you need to constantly train in order to improve it. You are not a coward. You just haven't resisted to this fear enough yet. This is a long process with so many up and downs. The first thing you need to do is to be aware of the importance of challenging the fear, and by surrounding yourself with people who challenge this fear. Here are some techniques to implement this in your life. The 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is a book by Mel Robbins, and the rule is like this. When you see something scary in front of you, you need to count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cut, you go and you do it. Doing it just shuts down our negative self-talk and increases the chances that we will actually act. Try this. For me, in my life, it helped miracles. Get uncomfortable. We need to prove to our brains that uncomfortable things don't kill us and that the fear of uncomfortable things is basically an illusion. Starting small with that cold shower, a new type of exercise, going out and interacting with people. The only way to grow is by changing our behaviors. The only way to grow is by going outside our comfort zone. Third technique is meditation. And meditation actually changed my life. And we need to understand that in a game of challenging our fears, our only opponent is our self-talk. And in meditation, you learn how to handle your self-talk. You learn how to stop your negative patterns and how to implement thoughts that are beneficial and are productive. So meditation, it helps in every area of life, especially in handling with fears, because it teaches us how to handle our own self-talk. Teach yourself to hate the what if. What if are the two words that are the most horrible words in the English language. And I hate this feeling of not knowing what could have happened. What could have happened if I went to this trip? What could have happened if I asked that girl out? What could have happened if I just expressed my feelings and tell my friends what I felt? And I hate this feeling. Better to get rejected. It's better to fall than not knowing what could have happened. And finally, just remember that courage is a muscle you need to train. You need to go outside your comfort zone and help it grow day after day. Thank you so much